First of all, just want to massively apologize. I fucked up the audio during this stream. There was a massive audio setup that had to go right. Things went a little bit wrong, things went a little bit right, but somehow the audio from the other contestants speaking did not survive the VOD. I really do apologize. I'm as gutted as much as everybody else watching right now. So, I will be cutting out the silence that was in between conversations, and just going straight to the content. Apologies that it's so scuffed, but please, hopefully you can enjoy. Welcome to Knowledgeable, the second ever episode, but this time for the 95 Degrees community. This show is all about testing how knowledgeable you are by guessing the most popular answers, racking up as many points as possible, and aiming to beat your opponents in the process. Let's meet the contestants. First up, we have Nath and Tom, who formed Jet 2 Holiday. They're certain they'll claim victory, as nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday. And against them today, we have the Buzzy Dragons. Will they be dragging their opponents behind them as they rise to the top, or will we be telling them to buzz off? Knowledgeable's the name, being knowledgeable's the game. Try and guess the most popular answers to the question on screen, and rack up as many points as possible. You can make up to 3 mistakes, but after that point, your opponent can steal the points from you with 1 correct answer. Welcome to Knowledgeable. And please do clap in the chat, and if you're in the VC, clap as well. I'll feel lonely otherwise. Please clap. Let's do it right now. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm mainly doing it for my own validation, okay? That's why I want the applause. It's not just a game show, it's an ego booster. So thank you so much for clapping. If it's everything. Thank you so much. Anyway, welcome everybody to Knowledgeable. If you don't know who I am, my name is FraserIRL. I happen to be a friend of Nath's, and I stream every Friday over on Twitch on my channel, FraserIRL. And I'm a community-focused streamer, hence why we're playing Knowledgeable today. Knowledgeable is a community-focused game show, where your job is to we're not in Discord, fucking hell. Your job is to guess the most popular answers out of all the questions that are in this game show. So, yes, that's a little bit about me. Let's find out a little bit about the contestants, who I'm sure, being the 95 Degrees community, you guys are all too familiar with. Of course, there are some of my community over in the chat as well, so say hi, IRL community. Let's all get to know each other. We got Jet 2 Holiday, we got the Buzzy Dragons. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a channel points prediction. So it's over to you in the chat to decide who will win Knowledgeable. So, based off of what you've heard so far, you have to make a decision. I'm also stalling a little bit as I type out, one-man band and everything, type out this prediction. So make sure you go and put in your predictions now. It's going to be, fucking hell, I keep clicking the wrong button. It's going to be a very, very interesting one to see where people are going to be put in their channel points. What I'd probably recommend to you guys is if you have faith in yourself, put channel points on yourself. If you don't have faith in yourself, put channel points on the other team, because then at least you'll get a freebie out of it if you do not end up winning. As you saw through the intro, there's a question that's put at the top of the screen, and it's the players' jobs to guess what the top 5 most popular answers. If you disagree with the answers that are currently on screen, that's fine, it's bullshit, I made it up. These aren't reflective of any real answers at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off a round. Each team is going to take it in turns going first, and they're going to guess what they believe to be the most popular answer on the board. Now, as a thing to remember, there are so many different answers that people answered during that forum when it was released a couple of months ago. Some people said very generic things like Cadbury. Some people said really specific things like that one single crumb from a Galaxy bar after I finished the whole lot and it's been there for 2 days and it tastes stale. Like, how are we going to get that answer? So I have processed them and things are a little more generalized. So some of the answers will be accepted if it's very close, or I'll give hints as to when they need to be a little bit more generalized or a little more specific, and vice versa. They can make up to 3 mistakes. After the 3rd mistake, it is then handed over to the other team. All the other team needs to do is guess one single answer correctly, and they steal all of the points accumulated so far in the round, plus, of course, their points that they scored from that correct answer. If they don't get it right, then, of course, the points go to the first playing team. We're going to have 8 questions throughout this game show. So, of course, that is around 800 points for the teams to rack up, which means if a team crosses the 400 points mark, they've automatically won, but we're going to play through to the end anyway. Good! Question number 1. Wow, I'm so professional. Question number 1. What are the top 5 music genres in the 95 Degrees community? This is going to be a very, very interesting one because I'm sure, as you know, there's a lot of music genres. Have a think. You got 30 seconds to do so. And whilst you think, you can either choose to discuss with your teammate or keep it to yourself, because if you discuss with your teammate, maybe the other team will get answers. I don't know. Just have a think to yourselves right now. Or like message each other. Like there's so many different ways you can communicate during 15 seconds of downtime. That's good news. Meanwhile, Rhino's vibing. Okay, so there's your 30 seconds. As mentioned, we're going to take it in turns. So we're going to hand over to Jet2 Holiday. Okay, nice one. That was a pretty clean, concise answer. You seem confident. Interesting. Which means it's over to the Buzzy Dragons. What do you think is going to be more popular than EDM / electronic / blah blah blah? You're going to lock in your answer with K-pop. Wonderful. Okay, so we have electronic versus K-pop. We're now going to find out which one was the most popular answer on the board, if one of them was on the board, and if either of them were correct. Did we have a correct answer? We did, and it was the Jet2 Holiday team which guessed it, which means electronic is the most popular answer, and is correct. But where on the board is electronic? It was in 4th, which is a very, very, very interesting revelation. Even surprised me. But there we are. So now that you guys know that electronic is 4th on the board, do you want to play this round if you think you can guess the remaining 4 answers, or do you want to pass it to the other team? Okay, we're playing. Cool. Let's do it. What do you think are the other 4 answers then? Is pop on the board? It indeed is in 3rd place. It's higher. So, you know, take that as you will. This is going to be a bit surprising to some, and maybe not to others. Remember, this is based on the whole 95 Degrees community. We had a wide variety of people answering, so it's not just your most popular, it's the other people's most popular too. Going with metal. Is metal a correct answer? It is indeed, and it's in 2nd place. Congratulations. 54 points accumulated so far. 2 more answers to get, and you have all your lives. We're going with rock. Confident? Locked in? Is rock on the board? In number 1. Congratulations. That is 90 points accumulated in total. You're looking for the final 10 points from the 5th most popular answer. Otherwise, if you get it wrong 3 times, and it's over to the Buzzy Dragons. But hey, only 1 to go, all your lives. What do you think could be the 5th most popular answer? Okay, K-pop. First guess, is K-pop correct? No. K-pop is not in your top 5 most popular genres in the 95 Degrees community. Maybe surprised, may not be. You're locking in OSTs, soundtracks, BGM, blah blah. Wonderful. Are soundtracks on the board? No. It was a good one. It was a good one. And I will tell you that people did answer soundtracks and OSTs. It was a close one, but not this time. Are we wrapping it up with rap? Wonderful. So, if you get this correct, you still the whole 100 points. You're on the way very happy with a very strong start. If you get this incorrect, it is over to the Buzzy Dragons, who just need to guess the 5th most popular answer. There's still the whole amount of points on the board accumulated so far, and their answer, all 100 points from you. Are we confident with rap? Is rap on the board for the final correct answer? Unfortunately, it is not. So it is over to the Buzzy Dragons. You look confident, guys. This is probably the most confident I've seen you. You were just head in hands, and now you're rubbing your hands together. We're locking in classic. Okay. To steal the points, classical music, blah, 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 needs to be correct. is classical music on the board? Are Jet 2 Holiday going to be walking home with all of the points? It is not on the board, which means Jet 2 Holiday steals all of the points. Congratulations, guys! Very, very, very impressive stuff. That was a very, very close one. I'm going to very quickly remind myself how to add the points to the team. But whilst we figure out that one, over to Jet 2 Holiday. Guys, how are you feeling right now? We're looking for the final answer. The final answer was... And Stephen PSW was going to be screaming at you guys because he got it right in the chat. J-pop. Yes, J-pop was the 5th most popular answer. And yes, Steven said, I'm betting it's going to be like J-pop or something, and he was right on the money. So yes, congratulations. Novua Net says, Nath smells. I think that's wonderful encouragement for the Jet 2 Holiday team. Zyban says, you've got this, Alan. Steven says, rigged. And Rebel says, Alan, use that Brian you have. Yep, use that, Brian. You heard him right. Anyway, I think it's time for the next question. So let's get cracking on with the next one. We're such epic PogChamp gamers, but what are the 95 Degrees' top 5 video games? It's going to be an interesting one. Let's get that countdown go. Feels like a hate crime? Hold on! But are you not an epic PogChamp gamer? Are you just a PogChamp gamer? You're not epic enough? Rhino's having a wonderful time, and Alan, bloody hell, the Vibey Dragons over here. 4 ideas, wow. Unlucky for you, you're not going first this round because it's over to the Buzzy Dragons to go first. They have to guess what's going to be the most popular answer on the board. The Buzzy Dragons, what do you think is the most popular game in the 95 Degrees community? Okay, Mario Kart is locked in, so it's over to Jet 2 Holiday to think of an answer that's more popular than Mario Kart. Okay, we've got Balatro and we have Mario Kart. Now, we're going to be finding out which one's the most popular answer, if either of you are correct. Which one's the most popular answer? Fucking none of them. They're not in the top 5. Which is the first time that has happened on Knowledgeable. We've never had an answer that's not hit the top 5. Mario Kart's not up there, and Balastro's not up there. So you've got to have a think a little bit deeper now. It may not be a current game, it may be favourite video games of all time. People ranked from 1 to 5 in terms of their most popular. And to give you a little bit of context of how the scoring goes, the most popular answer, the one that people put in game 1, was given 5 points, versus the one that was put in game 5, which was given 1 point, which ultimately shows their preference, and then obviously the quantity of that then adds up. So, we got to be thinking about not just how many people would have answered, but where they would have ranked it in their top 5 games. Anyway, it's back over to the Buzzy Dragons for a second attempt at figuring out what could be the 95 Degrees community's top 5 video games. Locking in Minecraft. Okie dokie, over to Jet 2 Holiday. What's more popular than Minecraft, guys? So what are we thinking? Do you think you're going to lock in Fortnite, or do you want to go for some other answer? Fortnite? Okay. So we've got an interesting matchup here. Minecraft versus Fortnite. Arguably some of the most popular games of all time. But would they be the most popular games in the 95 Degrees community? It's Minecraft versus Fortnite. Which one is the most popular? Answer... Buzzy Dragons, you've guessed the most popular answer. But where is it on the board? Number 1, baby! 48 points, so you guys can now decide whether you want to play this round or pass it over to Jet 2 Holiday. Okay, so you're playing. Guys, are you happy about that one? Are you happy to take the back seat this round, Jet 2 Holiday? Let's pretend we didn't see that one. Okay. Fuzzy Dragons, it's your guys' go. Find the remaining 4 popular answers. Sounds like some good reasoning. Is it on the board? It's not. Very popular games franchise, but not in the 95 Degrees community. Call of Duty, locked in. Is it in the top 5 video games of the 95 Degrees community? No. Jet 2 Holiday. Oh. Okay. Assassin's Creed. Is Assassin's Creed on the board? No. So it is over to Jet 2 Holiday. All you guys need to do is get one single answer in the top 5. What are you guys thinking is the most popular answer that could be on the board? Okay. We now have to steal all the points on the board. Fortnite, locked in by Jet 2 Holiday. This is either going to be an easy way for Jet 2 Holiday to grab a bunch of points with little effort, or it's going to be Fuzzy Dragons points in the bag. Is Fortnite on the board? It is not, which means the Fuzzy Dragons have bagged the points. Congratulations, guys. Man, that's going to be some very, very interesting results there that people are going to see. So congratulations, guys. Okay, so we had a couple of interesting answers pop up as people were discussing what they thought could be on the board. I'm gonna upset a couple of you now because some of them were on the board that were said out loud. Nath, name a game that you mentioned. What made your career, mate? Number 3 on the board. The 3rd most popular game. Tom, what was your favorite game? You will be amazed. The 4th most popular game in the 95 Degrees community. Very, very interesting stuff there. Okay, there's a couple more. You think Roblox is on there? You'd be wrong. No, you'd be wrong. Roblox ain't there. There were a couple of people that answered in the chat. Somebody said Stardew Valley. They would be correct. That was the 2nd most popular answer. There was... I know, yeah, Minecraft was by far the most popular game. I think almost every single person that responded, bar a few obviously, answered Minecraft. So it was very, very high up there. The 5th most popular answer, I don't know if anybody mentioned it in the chat, but if you did, hats off to you. It was Terraria. There we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one. NovuoNet says that they were thinking Terraria. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. So I think that surprised me as somebody who is kind of a bit of a bystander in the 95 Degrees community, massive, long-time lurker, but definitely a lot more of a bystander who doesn't know everyone. I was still interested by what I saw there because I was expecting a few more answers that you guys mentioned to be up there. So there we go. Interesting all around. So yes, that leaves us in a pretty interesting position. After 2 rounds, we have 90 points to get to Holiday versus 48 points. We're going to go on to the next question now. Are we ready for the next question? It doesn't matter if you say yes or no, because we're going on to the next question anyway. I'm going to read out a couple of messages in the chat as well. Zyban says, I think the cozy games really describes the vibe of the server. I think that's a pretty good statement to have. People do love cozy games. Novuonet says that they're happy not to see Fortnite on there. I think probably me too. I'm glad Fortnite is been and gone. Rebel Crow says, wow, Ubisoft take notes. And yes, Stephen also says, my hope in humanity is saved. Okay, I think it is time to move on to the next one. I'm going to say hi to a couple of people as well, because I know I've not shouted out a couple of people who have been talking in the chat. Sammy, hello. Logic, hello. Marky, hello. And Catnan as well. And yes, let's go and move on to the next question, which is... what top 5 apps keeps the 95 Degrees community glued to their phones? So we're thinking phone apps, and you got 30 seconds to think about the top 5 most popular phone apps in 95 Degrees community. Sorry, it is vibe time for me. You guys are going to be stressing. Oh, never mind. Fucking fuzzy dragons. Not a single sweat drop on their face. Pure vibes. Nape, on the other hand, is shitting himself. You're living up to Trump era already! Okay, as this is question 3, that means it is over to Jet2 Holiday to guess first. Guys, what do you think is the most popular app that the 95 Degrees community uses? Alright, it's a good answer, it's a good answer. Alright, Discord is what Jet2 Holiday have guessed. Guys, what do you think's more popular than Discord? It's Discord versus YouTube. Pretty interesting war to be in right now. Are either of those correct? And if they're correct, which one's more popular? Correct. Jet2 Holiday. You have the most popular answer. And you'd be right. Spot on. Okay, so it's over to you then. Do you want to play this round, or do you want to pass it over to the Fuzzy Dragons to sweep up the rest? Oh, you're playing it. Right, that sounded very confident. Yeah, fair enough. Locking in YouTube. Is YouTube on the board? In second, you were bang on the money there as well. Congratulations. 3 to 5. Bang on the money again. You are getting 1 to 3 in order. You are absolutely smashing it out of the park here. 4 and 5. What do you think? TikTok's not on the board, ladies and gents. Go on Instagram. Where do you think it is out of 4 or 5? It was on there and it was 4. Okay, you locking in Spotify? Okie dokie. So, this is either going to be a nice 100 points round, or you're going to be looking for more answers. Is Spotify on the board? It is! It was the final one. Congratulations, guys. That was absolutely impeccable. And that is another 100 points in the bank. Anyway, that's great stuff. So we got 48 points to the Buzzy Dragons, 190 points to get to Holidays. We've had 3 questions, 5 to go. I think it is time for the next questions. Have you got a fucking fidget spinner? In the big 25. Jesus. Jeez. Who here in the chat has still got a fidget spinner? Let's read some of the chat whilst we're waiting as well. Rebel Crow says, I played Pokemon Go in 2016 at 2 a.m. Got stopped by the police twice. True story. What the fuck happened there? Capman said, GG, impressive. I agree, that was relatively impressive. Steven says, it's so Jova for the Buzzy Dragons. I disagree. There's still 5 questions left to go. Who knows? They could still be in it. We're about to find out. I also saw, I just want to say an honourable mention, your name's long gone because this was like at the start of the question. Somebody said they've clocked up 2,000 hours in settings. I hope you figured out what settings you want to apply now. You did say settings. You joked about it and they actually said it was 2,000 hours. That was Zyban. Gallery, oh, looking through the photos. I see, possible. We've also got personally, I'm a weather main in there. Yeah, respectable. Anyway, I think it's time for the next question. Let's get cracking on question number 4, which means the Fuzzy Dragons will become first to answer this one. But what question is it? Let's find out right now. Who are we selecting the most in Mario Kart? Finally, a Mario Kart themed answer. A question, rather. Fucking hell. Anyway, we may not have had it on the top 5 games, but now we get to guess what we made in Mario Kart. Top 5 Mario Kart answers. Have a think, guys. You've got 20 more seconds to think about it. I'm slightly concerned, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Who are we selecting the most in Mario Kart? As mentioned, Buzzy Dragons are guessing first. Guys, what do you think is the most popular answer? What is the most popular Mario Kart character in the 95 Degrees community? Wonderful. Yoshi's locked in. It is over to Jet 2 Holiday. Who's more popular than Yoshi? Okay, so we have Yoshi versus Waluigi. Are either of them correct? If so, which one's correct? And whereabouts on the board is it? Who's got the most popular answer? The Buzzy Dragons have the most popular answer. And whereabouts is Yoshi on the board? Number 1, baby. Okay, so, guys, now you have to choose. Do you want to play this round, or do you want to pass it over to Jet 2 Holiday? They're gonna play. Okay, I think Nate's probably a little bit upset about that one. But, wonderful. So, the Buzzy Dragons, you got Yoshi. You just need 4 more. Funky Kong, locked in. Funky Kong! Is Funky Kong on the board? Not a funky answer, I'm afraid. Locking in Waluigi to annoy Jet 2 Holiday. Yes. Okay, wonderful. Good thing you did. That's where Waluigi was on the board. 55 points accumulated so far. Is Luigi on the board with or without the wah? Luigi. Of course, so we've had the wah Luigi and we've had the not wah Luigi. That's right, so you're thinking about the remaining 2 answers now. What's number 2? Second most popular character out of all of these guys. And number 5. Locking in Toad. Okie dokie. Is Toad on the board and how many points? Toad's on the board! 12 points, so you just have to guess the second most popular character now. They've locked in Dry Bones. Is Dry Bones on the board? Yes, it is indeed! Congratulations! Wow! That takes you up to... You thought it was going to be Isabelle! This is very, very impressive for the Buzzy Dragons, because they have once again closed the gap a bit. We now have 190 points versus 148. The gap is getting ever closer. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna say there's quite a lot of the fan base of Dry Bones in the chat right now. I must quote, I'm so proud to be a boner, and boners rise up, boners stand firm. So yes, there is a very, very, very good fan base for Dry Bones in the chat. It was Zybun and Logic and probably more people. There was quite a few. Marky said that this chat isn't so different from my chat. You know, it's a good crossover community. Nobody has any filter. Yeah, very interesting communities. Anyway, 148 points to the Buzzy Dragons, not too far behind Jet 2 Holidays, 190 points. We're going to be going on to the next question now. I believe this is going to be question 5, which is Jet 2 Holiday gets to start off by guessing the first most popular answer. But what is that question? Let's find out. Is this: what are our top 5 McDonald's menu items? This did make me very hungry filtering through these answers. 30 seconds. This is going to be a very interesting round. We had the owner of the 95 Degrees community guessing about the 95 Degrees community. Now we got Mr. Matthews over here guessing about Matthews. Here we go. Top 5 McDonald's menu items. As mentioned, this is question number 5, which means Jet 2 Holiday, you have the first guess. What are we thinking, Jet 2 Holiday? Nugs. Lock it in Nuggies. The Buzzy Dragons. What's more popular than Nuggies? Big Mac. Wonderful. I was just about to say what we're thinking. Locking in Big Mac. So we've got Nuggies versus Big Mac. Interesting matchup. Are either of those correct? If so, which one's the most popular? Who has the most popular answer on the board? Jet 2 Holiday. Nuggies! Where are Nuggies on the board? In number 1, baby! Play or pass? Steal the opportunity away from the Mackey's worker, or give the Mackey's worker an opportunity to play? Okay, Jet 2 Holidays, playing the round. Go for it. Top 2 to 5. Locking in prize, thinking it's the second choice. Absolutely. Locking in Big Mac. And you'd be right to do so. 2 to go. 71 points accumulated so far. Going for milkshake. Nope. Yeah, honestly, I'm really surprised by that one. I am a massive chocolate milkshake lover, but no, it is not in the top 5 of the 95 Degrees community. I personally would love that. It sounds weird, but I feel like you can't knock it till you try it, right? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I let that happen, and I was like, alright, we need to go back to it. Sorry, so you said McFlurry. Is McFlurry on the board? Why am I laughing? Is McFlurry on the board? Of course it is. And I just want to also add, Oreo was the most popular one. That was kind of why I delayed, because I wanted to give that extra information of which one was the most popular flavour. Oreo was the most popular flavour selected. That sounds like a very confident answer. Lock in chicken select. Is that the correct answer? Is cheeseburger the 4th most popular answer? Yes, it is! That was fucking close! Oh my god! You have beat the Mackey's employee! Congratulations, you did the right thing not letting them play. Huge respect. I'm pretty sure most people are going, there's a morning menu. I know I would be. Anyway, let's crack on, guys. We're going to question number 6 now. I'm very excited for question number 6 because I have a feeling this is going to be eye-opening for quite a few people. And topical. I don't know why the question mark's there. It was a ... but there we go. The 95 Degrees community has selected their top 5 favourite Minecraft mobs. ... What are they? We did talk about the Minecraft movie mill just then, but now we're thinking Minecraft mobs. 30 seconds, over to you. I'm going to read out the chat while we think about what's going on here. Brandon has a massive shout out for the McDonald's hash brown, thinking that's peak breakfast. Zyban says, I may be a Discord user, but also employed. A contradiction, I know. Hats off to you, most Discord users can't do that. Logic says, we have an all-day breakfast in the States. Kate says, okay, but the pancakes go hard. I was also rooting for a fillet of fish. And Rebel Pro says, double points round needs to happen now. Unfortunately, there is not a double points round, although that is a really good idea for me to incorporate in the future. Guys, it's over to you. You've had 30 seconds to think about it. The Buzzy Dragons, it is your turn to go first with this one. What do you think is the most popular Minecraft mob in the 95 Degrees community? Locking in Creeper for the memes? Yes. Okay, they've guessed Creeper. Guys, what do you think is more popular than a Creeper? Okay, so we have Creeper versus Chicken Jockey. Quick poll for the chat, please. Wherever the fuck you are. Pointing that way, I think it's that way. Quick poll for the chat. What do you guys think is in the top 5 here? Who are you standing behind with the Chicken Jockey and the Creeper? Or is it something completely different? I'll let you guys type that in the chat. While you type that in the chat, it's over to these guys to see who has got it correct. Jet 2 Holiday, guess Chicken Jockey. The Buzzy Dragons, guess Creeper. Which one's correct? Or are both of them correct? And which one's the most popular? Which team has the most popular answer? Jet 2 Holiday. Chicken Jockey! So, the question is, if Chicken Jockey's more popular than Creeper, Where on the board is it, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Number 1? Spot on. 25 points. It's going to be, yeah, you're absolutely bang on. The point's going to be pretty interesting around the remaining 4 answers. So the question is now over to you. Do you want to play or pass? They're playing. Okie dokie. Sad news for the Buzzy Dragons, but great news for Jet 2 Holiday. Let's see, guys. Top 2 to 5. Locking in Creeper? Creeper! Oh man, it's in 4th, not 2nd. Locking in Enderman. Nothing more to say. 2nd place, GG. In Mad for Wolves. Is it on the board? Absolutely. How to you. 20 points. You have 85 points in the bag. Okay, locking in Skeleton. This could also be a very pivotal answer. With only 1 answer left on the board. All Jet 2 Holiday need to do right now is lock that answer in, and they have guaranteed 1 knowledgeable. Because a couple of points were lost in the previous round, which brought the midway point down from 400 to somewhere around 350. So, or 375, I can't fucking remember. Either way. Skeletons! Are they on the board? No. I just saw the light drain away from your eyes. That was a heartbreaking one. The almost 5 for 5 run brought up so much confidence, and it just went straight down the plug hole. Steven says they're so upset it's not skeletons that they're turning into them. That's fighting talk from the chat there. Also, is the audio okay? Thank you. This is for the chat because they said I'm quiet. What are we thinking, guys? Locking in villagers. Again, another pivotal answer. This could be the make or break one. Guaranteed win for knowledgeable. Or the round continues with no guarantee that they will win. Villagers. Are Minecraft villagers on the board? Are they going to be going, ha ha? Or are they going to be going, ha? Ha. Which makes the pressure immense now. 1 answer. A very, very, very interesting moment right now. This is their 1 final chance at walking away with all the money. If it's right, they win. We'll still continue with questions 7 and 8, but they win. If they're wrong, it's over to the opposition, the Buzzy... What the fuck? Anyway, I regret switching. Is the answer bees? Absolutely devastating scenes on Knowledgeable. So it is over to the Buzzy Dragons, who have 1 shot at stealing the whole banana. Sounds like they're locking in zombies, is that correct? Okay. Now we're really at this 1 single point that is the most pivotal point in the game. Because genuinely, this all relies on this answer. If it is zombies, then the Buzzy Dragons remain in the game. They get the full 100 points. The game continues. If it is not zombies, Jet 2 Holiday bag 85 points. The game continues, but I believe that makes them the winners. So, we have a standoff on our hands. All based off of zombies. This is gonna be squeaky bum time for either of them. Squeaky bum time, okay? Zombie. Or should I say, do we have a winner, or are we continuing? we have... a winner! Congratulations to Jet2 Holiday! You are the winner of Knowledgeable! It was not Zombie! You guys have absolutely bagged it with a fucking ton of points, and we still have 2 questions left to go, so congratulations to Jet2 Holiday. Also, a big congratulations to the people that bet Jet2 Holiday using their channel points as well, because that means you're taking home a fuck ton of channel points, which is absolutely wonderful. Let me turn off this tense music and go to some different music, which is a lot better. I guess we all want to see at this point, before we go into some interviews, what that final answer was, right? Okay, let's go and let's get everybody out of their misery. So we had Chicken Jockey, we had Enderman, we had Wolf, we had Creeper. A couple of people did mention this in the chat, but only a couple. Quite a few people were thinking of Axolotl and thought that could possibly be it. Quite a few people were thinking of Glow Squid. I mean, I personally think that's a shit opinion, but there you are, is what it is. Herobrine was mentioned, Pig was mentioned, but one thing that was mentioned, but wasn't one of the more popular answers from the community, was cows. Cows are the 5th most popular Minecraft mob in the 95 Degrees community, which is very, very fun and interesting. So now we give all of those points to Jet2 Holiday, where they have 375 points in the bag. They have won. Nothing does indeed beat a Jet2 Holiday. Congratulations, guys. Anyway, let's wrap that up there. We've still got 2 more questions left to go. Of course, this is for funsies now. This is to either extend the lead or close the gap. It's going to be a good bit of banter. And yes, let me just give the points over to the people in the Twitch chat, because I know that I will absolutely forget if I don't do it by the end of the stream. A lovely 13,320 channel points being distributed to the Jet2 Holiday backers there. So GG to you guys. I must say, I'm going to point out some of the comments in the chat. Zybun agrees that this was rigged. Kate says no cows were harmed. Logic says, I'd like to thank Joe Mama on behalf of the team. And Kate says, I fuck with cows. Zyban says, you're still a winner to me, the Buzzy Dragons. Alright then, guys, let's start cracking on with the remainder of the game. We have 2 more questions left to go. Question 7, of course, that means Jet2 Holidays. You guys get to answer first. Not that it really matters anymore to you guys, to be honest. You get to sit back, relax, and just have a drink if you want. But let's have a look at what that question is. Question number 7. I think Nate's going to like this one. What are the top 5 favourite games consoles in the 95 Degrees community? This is going to be a fun one. I think everybody's going to love this one. There's a variety of answers. 30 seconds. Over to you guys. I personally buy consoles, play them through a couple of games, and then head straight back to PC. Oh dear! It's time to charge him for that one. Anyway, time's up. We now have a top answer to find. As mentioned, Jet2 Holiday. What do you think is the most popular answer? The PlayStation 2, a complete opposite side to the Xbox 360. Very, very interesting one there. PlayStation 2 has now been locked in. I must say, I own both of these consoles. Big fan of both. But it goes... Yeah, they are both terrific. I must say, so many banger games. It's over to the Buzzy Dragons. I must also mention the ad break starts in 40 seconds. They will be deliberating during the ads and definitely beyond, because they're a very deliberative team. So, to the people that are not subs... Yeah, guys, use your Prime if you want to hear the deliberations. Otherwise, they'll be going after the ads too. Buzzy Dragons, what do you guys think could be beating the PlayStation 2? Well, we've just had the PS2 locked in first, and now we have what being locked. Sorry, hold on. The ad break ends in 5 seconds, so I'm going to actually ask you for your locked-in answer. Okay, community, welcome back. We have just had the deliberations, and the team, the Buzzy Dragons, are going with the Switch. So we have the PlayStation 2 versus the Nintendo Switch. Which one is the most popular, if it's even on the board? Which team has the most popular answer? Jet 2 Holiday! Because nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday.
We had a big Animal Crossing phase during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like,
And obviously it's like potentially the most sold console of all time now. But guess I was wrong.
Interesting. You were wrong, but you were right here. Whereabouts is it on the board? Number 1.
Wow.
the GOAT.
Very, very good stuff. Do you want to play or pass?
We've got to play it. We have
Wonderful.
To play it.
Let's keep cracking on.
Switch is absolutely on there. If it's not, I will do something.
Are we locking in the
Off-stream,
Switch?
I hope.
If this,
It has
Nate,
to.
Nate, the Switch is not on there, you have to go bold.
Sure.
He's basically almost
That's
called already. That's not really far off where he is now.
True, I got my haircut literally yesterday. Fun fact, one of the, like, I have a charity stream coming up for those that might not be aware this time next week, next weekend. One of the very long stretch goals, if we get to like $2,000, is I will happily go bald if we reach $2,000. Just saying. Okay?
Wow.
If anyone wants to spend all their summer money or they got any pocket money, I will go bald. I have a beanie I can cover it up with.
Nate, if I
bought
get paid
EGX.
next week, this is a terrible idea.
That's why I timed it at the start of the month.
This is gonna be fun.
$2,000, I will go bald. You had it here first.
Right,
Well,
what are we
we
locking
talking
in,
about?
guys?
Sorry, we're very off topic.
Yeah, what are we locking
We've gone
in?
with the Nintendo Switch.
Locking in
Yes,
Nintendo
please.
Switch. Yes, indeed.
Okay, surprisingly not first. Okay,
But very close.
not second.
They
Sorry.
are very close.
I
I mean, our first
okay.
thought before we changed to PS2 was the Xbox 360.
Yeah. I think 360's there. It's got to be.
You locking in
Let's go.
360?
Let's go 360.
Yep.
Indeed.
Oh,
Okay, then 5.
just.
Okay.
I think Wii has to be there. We've got
I
so many
would say-
Nintendo people.
Yeah, I would think that we would be there.
Okay, let's
Lock it in
just
the Wii?
lock Wii. Let's lock Wii.
Incredible
Dude, we're rapid
rally,
fire. Holy
guys.
shit.
Can you get 5
Um,
for 5?
Okay. What was our list?
Right.
Let me check
Let's
our
think.
list.
We put like 3 things and we guessed all of them.
Shit. The only thing I could think of is DS. Everyone had a DS growing up.
Oh, the Virtual Boy.
What?
True.
No one had a Virtual Boy.
Yeah, let's not go with like the Sega Saturn. Not.
Atari
I just
Jaguar.
don't think it'd be people's top 5.
Definitely Atari Jaguar.
I think it's going to be
Let's-
specifically the Game Boy Advance SP.
I had one. I don't
I
think
did
I
have.
put it in
I
there,
did
though.
have an SP. But I think you
Not
might be right. I
saying-
think it might be DS.
Yeah. Favorite consoles, if you think like the average age of people in 95, most people are probably playing PC, if not probably PS5. And then if like the previous gen, no one bought an Xbox Xbox One, so maybe PS4, but it doesn't really stand out as like a amazing console. I feel like the previous gen with 360 and PS3 did, but
I bought an
360
Xbox
won that
One.
race.
I have just had a thought though.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's going to be some kind of DS. Would
Well, that's the thing,
DS
I'd
and
imagine
3DS
DS is
have
a
been grouped
combined-
together.
Fraser?
So the question was?
Have
think
3DSs
would-
and DSs put together, or are they separate?
They are different consoles.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. I think
This is why I didn't want to like jump straight in for DS. I'm just thinking as well because of like the age of a lot of people in the server. They might not have played original DS, but they might have played 3DS.
I disagree. I think the 3DS sold too
Really?
little.
Okay.
It struggled to get out the gate. Everyone had a DS, and that generation lasted fucking forever.
I mean, you are the Xbox.
That was
owner,
04
so-
to 11. Whereas 3DS was 11 to 17.
It's only a year less.
Yeah, but I feel like the DS was a lot cheaper as well. 3DS like bombed on launch because it was so expensive, and I feel like the games weren't that good.
I, don't
I
think
mean,
that the
I would
people
rather
that
say
would be filling
DS.
in the survey.
I'd say DS.
I mean,
We have
you're
3
the
alive
expert-
still.
I mean,
so,
you're
like,
the. I mean, you're the expert on DSs. So
yeah, if it's not DS, we'll go 3DS. We've got 3 lives. Let's just go DS.
let's go DS.
Locking in
Let's lock it
DS.
Let's do it.
Locking it in.
Wonderful stuff. let's see if DS is going to give you the perfect rally on the board. No, unfortunately not this time.
Okay.
It was not the Nintendo DS.
Shit. Are we forgetting any consoles here?
GameCube?
No, I think GameCube's too old.
Because it's just, I mean, it's obviously around the same time as PS2, isn't it?
Yeah, but the PS2 lasted ages. They were still making games until the 2010s, I think.
If you want to know the PS2, it was from 2000 to 2012.
Yeah. I don't think PS3 would be there.
No, not enough people had PS3s. It kind of went PS2, Xbox 360, and then a fuckload of people got PS4s.
My only guess, other than 3DS, is it could be PS5. We have a couple PS5 people, yourself included. Aiden has a
I did
PS5.
pre-order a PS5. But then are people
you
going to
put
put
it
it
in
in
a
a
form,
top
though?
5 because, like, no games?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my only worry.
Yeah.
I'd feel more confident with 3DS than I would with
think
PS5.
so. I think so. And PC doesn't count, I'm pretty sure. If it counted, it would almost definitely be there, but it would also be higher than PS2 because everyone has a PC. So let's roll out PC.
Thinking.
I'm
I
thinking
think we
3DS.
lock in 3DS.
Let's do
Locking
it.
in
Still too late.
3DS. Now the DS was incorrect, but was the 3DS the one that you needed in slot 4? Yes.
Oh, thank God.
It was indeed.
I'm so glad I thought of that.
Congratulations. Absolutely
I'm
smashed
surprised.
it out the park there.
I'm actually surprised. I thought DS would have been there instead of 3DS. But I mean, it is
Well,
back to
there we
back,
go.
so-
You
Fair
learn
enough.
something new every day. 475 points
Jesus
to
Christ, dude.
148. You are
That's almost-
steamrolling it. Do you know what? Let's just go straight to the final question to see if you can steamroll this one. There's going to be a very, 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 very interesting subset of answers here. I think some of you who answered the form may be wondering, where was this question? We were asked this one. It's time for that question.
I think I know which one it's going to be. Oh, never mind.
What are our top 5 favourite pizza toppings? We're opening the door for potential controversy. 30 seconds, guys. Have a think.
Okay.
Don't know if McDonald's is going to help with this one.
Okay.
All right then. So, question 8. That means it is the Buzzy Dragon's turn to go first. Buzzy Dragons, what's the most popular answer on
Pepperoni.
the board?
Pepperoni, yeah.
Wow.
Pepperoni.
Okay.
Lock in.
Instantly
Lock in.
locking in. Is that it? Pepperoni?
Okay.
Quickest
Pepperoni.
answer this stream. Absolutely wonderful. Guys, what beats pepperoni?
I mean,
Do
that
we even
would've
need to
been our
try
top
it? Let's
answer.
just fucking say like paint or some bullshit.
I personally love paint.
All right. What's your favorite color? Of paint. To put on a
color
pizza.
of paint. Let's go with a nice purple.
Okay.
I had a purpley
okay.
thing in my head. I was thinking lilac.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
there we go. Same wavelength. There we go. Same brain cells.
Let's say fucking. Do you want to say like tomato? It could
No,
be there.
I actually wrote down
Or
with a
cheese.
question mark. Cheese.
Fine. I mean, yeah, some people are basic bitches and put
It's
just
crucial.
cheese.
It makes a pizza.
Let's do it. If we
We'll
win
go-
this, I'm actually gonna pee my pants
We're
on,
going
on
with
camera.
cheese.
We've got pepperoni versus cheese.
See, the thing is,
Are they
cheese-
correct? If
cheese
so,
wouldn't be a topping.
which one's the more popular one?
If
Who
pepperoni
has the
isn't
most
correct, we're
popular
having words.
answer?
Yeah,
It's pepperoni,
Yeah, okay.
of course.
It
They
has to
fucking
be
knew they were going to put
pepperoni.
purple paint, and yeah, obviously it wouldn't have got there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Pepperoni, most popular answer. Whereabouts on the board? Yeah, most popular answer. Of course.
Yeah.
None of us are surprised.
Now's a
Yes.
good time to take a beat break, and we'll pick up back.
Of course, yes. Well, unless the Buzzy Dragons pass it to you. Fuzzy Dragons, play or
we're,
pass?
we're playing.
Okay,
They,
go
they've,
for it
they've
then.
had too much. They've had too much screen time.
Yeah, too
Okay,
much.
fair enough.
You know what, Rhino? And I'm going to be completely transparent with you here. For the last round, Nate clearly didn't read a DM I had because I literally said to him, I was like, if we win, let him play, because we've played like every round bar like one. So
there
he
we
just
go.
clearly missed it. He's like, we've got to play,
Yeah.
we've got to play.
The
And I'm
only
like,
round that
I'm
we
like,
played
right.
was the Marika characters, and I think that I
It's,
think
it's
they
over to
put
the
that
Fuzzy
to
Dragons then. Go play it then. Go steamroll this board.
Kill it, crush
Okay.
it.
What are we thinking about mushrooms?
That's what I was thinking, like either ham or mushrooms.
I feel like mushrooms are more common than ham.
I feel like you just know there's gonna be some sicko that's gonna say pineapple.
Oh
You
yeah,
just
I mean,
know that you just know that's gonna be on the that's gonna be on the list.
yeah, of course it will.
Like if you like pineapple, no, just
So
stop
are we going?
stop ordering pizza.
Are we going mushroom or pineapple?
Do we go pineapple just because I feel like people are gonna put it? Someone is gonna put it.
If we say pineapple, it rules it out if it's not there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's log in pineapple.
If pineapple is on that list, and you actually choose pineapple as pizza topping, stop ordering pizza.
That is a slap in the face to
Okay.
Italians everywhere.
Okay. So we locking in pineapple then?
Yes.
Pineapple is pineapple on the board? Nope.
Good.
Okay. There's
Good.
faith in.
A
There's faith
relief.
in this,
A
there is
relief
faith in this
to most
community.
people.
Okay. Was the
Thank
one
you,
that
Evasion.
I will ask Fraser. Was there anyone who put pineapple?
Yeah, of course.
Whoever did, you stop. Just stop.
Okay, what is questions 2 to 5 then? Sorry, answers 2 to 5.
questions?
Yeah, I'm tired.
You said
there.
mushroom. Well,
Yeah, I said mushrooms. Do you have any other ones?
there's chicken.
Chicken's a good one. Bacon.
People go-
Bacon's another one.
Yeah. I'm thinking more because like no one's going to choose veg. We're going to go for the meat option.
Broccoli. Broccoli is a topping as well. For some
Mate,
sadistic reason.
Alan, we're not in Brooklyn.
You never know. There might be someone in 95 Degrees who lives in New York City. You don't know.
There is no one in this community that lives in Brooklyn, and if they do, there's no way they're going to choose a broccoli pizza.
True. Fair enough. Whatever.
I'm going to say chicken because barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, locking in chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey is chicken on top of pizzas. I mean, it is obviously, but is it in the top 5? Yarp.
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 That's my favorite Hot Fuzz character.
Oh, me too, man. Right, go on
We
then.
get
So we're
some
looking for
mushroom.
2, 3, and 5.
Do we go with mushroom? Even though mushrooms just don't belong on... Veg just doesn't belong on pizza.
I mean, mushrooms quite a
opinion.
common thing. Whenever I think of pizza toppings, that's like the second thing I think of for some reason.
I'm really sorry. I'm one of these people that picks mushrooms.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
quite,
sorry.
I quite like them.
No,
They've just gone and rested.
They've started his Jet 2 holiday already. He's in
Someone,
he's in the Jet 2 lounge.
someone stick on the
Darling,
Windows
hold his
XP
hand.
startup sound.
See,
I
I know
will.
he's not. I know he's not a thing because I could definitely.
Sorry, I forgot. Just got kind of tired there, you know.
So
Fuzzy Dragons.
Right. So
anyone who puts veg on the
mushrooms.
pizza should know. Just
Are we
know.
thinking mushrooms?
Stop. Yeah, but
Right.
for me, veg should just not be on the pizza.
All right.
Locking in
Locking-
mushrooms?
Yeah.
Lock in mushrooms.
Locking in mushrooms. Are mushrooms on the board? No.
Aw, they're not.
Okay, see, I'm having more faith in this community.
Right. What other things could be on?
So, for me, ham.
You sure about ham?
Because if they ham will be on like a meat feast pizza. If
Yeah.
someone wants mushrooms, they'll go ham and mushroom.
Yeah.
If they want pineapple, they'll go ham and pineapple. Ham is
That actually does make sense because
ham
would
is
just have-
quite
ham is quite a common thing in these.
yeah.
Very impressed by the thing.
So are we locking in ham then? Are we locking in ham?
I would say ham just for its versatility. See, there you go. There's a big word.
versatility.
We're
Yeah,
locking in
great.
ham for its versatility. Is ham on the board? It is. Very impressive thought process. So
Now,
ham's very,
look-
very versatile.
Versatile.
Is there anything
So-
else that's versatile?
So looking at these answers, it's going to be.
Not giving hints, of course, but you know.
It's gonna.
I like the
looking
ball.
at these answers. All these answers are quite versatile.
Versatile.
I'm
Rhino,
getting bored
you
of the word versatile now.
Yeah, come on, Rhino. You just found a new word and now you're just abusing it. Come on now.
I think you need to be a little bit more versatile with your thinking.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I'm impressed, Tom. What the hell?
Thanks. I had to
What
take my
the
glasses
fuck
off.
did I
the
miss?
Off the roof.
Huh?
I'll leave for 1 second.
Don't worry.
What the fuck?
I'm like
Okay,
unbelievably focused. Okay, it's off. It's off.
I'm gonna say bacon.
Ooh. Okay.
This
It's a
list
good answer,
is,
Steve.
This list
Good
Unlimited
answer,
bacon.
Steve.
this list is meat heavy, which gives
Yeah.
me the idea that
'Cause
like
bacon,
me.
yeah, bacon is meat, so it makes sense to have that on this list. I think.
Yeah, like me, I'm getting the fact that like a lot of these people like their meat pizzas.
Mm.
What we
Yeah.
thinking then? Is that a lock-in for bacon?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You have to. Everyone loves bacon.
Oh yeah.
But what about games?
Let's
Unlimited
go!
game.
Like, good answer. Good question.
Good answer, Steve.
This guy's speaking my language.
Let's go! Okay, so
I'm
we're
putting that in
looking
the
at
census,
bacon.
by the way.
Oh my god, we have an avid chuckler in the chat. This is beautiful.
Mm.
R.I.P.
Right. Lock in the bacon.
Locking in bacon. Is bacon on the board to continue your run, or is this the end of your run? That is not the right button. I was staring at it like it's gonna pop up. I promise.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh,
No
shit.
bacon, only games.
Mhm.
All right. So it is over to Jet2 Holiday to sweep up the board potentially. There's 62
I mean, that is
points
just
on
the
offer at the
wrong
moment.
choice.
62
Okay.
points have been locked in, and there's 2 more answers. So room for 1 more point. Well, not say 1 more point. At least 1 point, I suppose. Room to get more points. You just need to get 1 answer. What do you guys think?
I was taking a nap after I left for my break. What
Take a
did
nap
I
right
miss?
here.
They guessed bacon. What are the other 2?
Games.
Mushrooms,
Sorry,
I
I'm
guess.
gonna stop that.
Once you start,
Yeah,
it doesn't stop.
I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta take. You always take the bacon. But yeah, they guessed bacon. They guessed mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Pineapple
They guessed
was also
pineapple,
guessed. I think,
yes.
yeah, there were the 3. There were 3
Oh,
outs.
that would have been
It
my
was,
guesses.
pineapple, mushroom, and bacon. I'm trying to think what I get on a pizza. I quite often get sausage, but
Yeah, I'm
that
thinking
might-
like
that
meat
might
feast is
be
sausage,
that,
right?
that I think that's different enough to pepperoni, right?
Yeah.
Do people get? I mean, I know people do just get vegetarian pizzas, so something like peppers would be on there.
Mm.
A veggie pizza does, like a veggie supreme from Domino's. Other pizza companies are available, but a veggie supreme is actually kind of banging.
Nah, you're weird for liking the veggie supreme.
I think it's a good way to spice it up a bit.
No.
But with
don't
no
ever go
spice on
veg
the physical
a
pizza.
Before you
Never go
two start
back-
arguing about pizzas, can we look in sausage? Thank you.
Nick loves a bit of
Okay,
sausage.
so
gonna
we're
go for
locking in sausage.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
I've got to respect Nath there. He's like, fuck this shit. I ain't doing any more arguments.
Nate,
I just want
listen,
sausage,
Nate,
man.
Nate got sausage on his mind, and he's like, all right, okay, let's lock in.
Who doesn't?
Okay, if he's got sausage
be
on his
honest.
mind, have we got sausage on the board? Let's find out. To steal the whole points, or to give them the 62 points back, is sausage on the board? Yes!
We got steal. Let's go.
You got
Oh
a
my
steal!
We actually
got
Congratulations!
steal.
That's an extra 74 points in the bag!
Wow.
Which
Fucking
takes
hell,
you to a wonderful 549 points.
I think
Oh
we've earned
my
another
god.
£10
That's a
voucher,
whole
Steam
family of
voucher, if I'm
11
honest.
that we're saving money for there. That's crazy.
That's honestly, I'm super impressed by that. Congratulations. The final answer was cheese.
Oh, we didn't go for cheese.
We said cheese. I said cheese as a joke. I didn't realize it actually second place.
Yeah,
some
I'm
people
not
like a
surprised
plain
they have some basic
margarita.
bitches.
People like a margarita.
Is
Absolutely.
cheese really
I wouldn't,
a topping?
the thing
I'm
is, I
trying to
wouldn't class it
understand
I wouldn't class it as a topping because cheese is already on a pizza.
People get cheese
Well,
as pizzas.
Yeah.
Well, tough shit, you're wrong. Anyway, congratulations, Jet2 Holiday. You are winners with 549 points in the bag out of a possible 800 points that could have been scooped up throughout this competition. You're the winner to two 10 Steam pound? What the fuck? £10 Steam gift
I love
cards.
Steam pounds.
And
Amazing.
honestly, me too. 549 points, super duper impressive. Is there any final things? Obviously, you've said your victory speeches. Is there any final things you want to say to literally anyone, the community? You're out with your opposition. Well, tell you what, fuck it. Talk to your opposition. What do you want to say to them?
We're sorry for winning this hard.
Yeah, it
I
seems very
actually
swayed
feel bad.
through.
I actually feel bad.
Yeah, it felt very
Too much
swayed.
screen time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too much.
You know what?
Personally,
I'm
I'm very, very impressed with the progress you made. There was a lot of points bagged. And honestly, yeah, congratulations. I think you deserve it through and through. Commiserations to the Fuzzy Dragons. 148 points is still a very, very respectable score. Because not only did you get 2 whole rounds worth of points, it may not have been 1 whole round worth of points for the one that you did one, but you got 2 whole rounds of points.
You know-
And that can be hard to do. Especially
just-
with the wide variety of questions that we had. Is there anything you guys want to say to your opposition?
I'm just glad that the round that we got 100 on was the round that was basically Nafe's foolproof round.
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Kart.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I feel like that is worth a trophy in itself. So, you
But
know,
then we
it
got the
was-
McDonald's question, didn't we? So, we're
I
even.
think I'm adding
We balanced
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
even.
back at each other.
Yeah.
It was very, very good.
Yeah.
Commiserations to you guys, but still very, very respectable score. I think you guys played very, very well. And yes, that was indeed knowledgeable. So I want to say a massive thank you to you guys for playing. I want to say a massive thank you as well to the people on Twitch for watching. Thank you very much. As you can tell, I have baked my absolute tits off here. I look so sweaty, but it is what it is. We're going to roll with it. That was knowledgeable. That was a homemade game show by myself. Obviously very, very heavily inspired by other game shows, which you can very, very clearly tell as we go through. But it's a good, fun community game. I want to thank you all so much for watching and for dealing with some of the tech issues. It isn't a FraserIRL stream. If there aren't any tech issues, I'm sure there'll probably be more that I'll find out later on. But here we are. This is where we currently are with a fun show. So yes, thank you ever so much to Nate, Tom, Alan, and Rhino for getting involved. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you don't know me, I'm FraserIRL. You can follow me on Twitch at FraserIRL. I'm FraserIRL literally anywhere. If you like what you see, you can go and buy some merch. We have the IRL Doodle mug to name one.
Yay!
And we also have the IRL Doodle cap over on shop.fraserirl.com. I'm very, very proud of them, and I think you may like them too. If you enjoy content like this, yes, of course, please do follow me, community focused streamer. So, we do Jackbox, we do Marbles, we do Stream Racer, as well as just usual shithousery that I'm sure you see here on the This Isn't Nate channel. Unfortunately, though, I do not call door companies. That is the
God, I'm
first
so old
stream.
now.
That is the first stream I tuned into for a This Isn't Nate stream. And here we are, God knows how many years later. I'm now shitposting through Knowledgeable on the This Isn't Nate channel myself. So yes, thank you ever so much for tuning in.
Thank you for hosting the show, Fraser. That's my fucking goat
Thank you,
right there.
Fraser.
Dude, host and chat for Fraser hosting this fucking game show, doing all the prep for all the data, running the form. Like, we've been planning this shit since Christmas Eve. I think we called and we talked about this game show. Host and chat for Fraser. That's my fucking boy right there. Go follow him, go sub to him, go join his Discord.
Appreciate it.
Go buy some hats, some mugs. Anything.
Buy it
Buy
all!
that shit.
Make
I will
me
genuinely
rich
buy a
or
hat. The
don't.
hat
It's
looks
completely up to you.
The
I
hat
mean,
is
yeah,
fire.
I'm a big fan of hats all of a sudden, so this naturally made sense for me to make. And yeah, I mean, I've been wearing this out and about, and I've had a compliment for it. So if you want a compliment too,
Oh.
shop.FraserIRL.com. I was so fucking proud getting a compliment for it. I've never had a compliment on merch before out in the wild. So yes, there we go. It's the first time for everything. Anyway, other than me signing off now, I don't really know how Nate wraps up his streams, so we're just going to wrap up by going to an end screen.
That's fine.
Yeah, I also can't find the rate button on that thing anyway, so we're just going to wrap up. Thank you again so much for watching, and I shall see you once I've muted the other guys, just so they don't get more feedback. I shall see you over on my channel, or Nate will see you very soon, right here. Goodbye!